Alright, so we're going to start drawing the candy slide piece for the candy dispenser. And once you open Autodesk Inventor, you're going to click on New Part. This should become pretty familiar by now. And then 2D Sketch, upper left corner, XY plane. And we're going to draw a rectangle for this. So we're going to draw the side view of this piece. So I'm going to click, let go, drag it down to the right. Now the width or length of the rectangle is 5 inches. So you see right now that blue box that's highlighted is asking me for the width or the length. So do not hit delete or backspace on your keyboard. Just type in 5. Then I'm going to hit the tab key, which is above caps lock. So it locked in the 5-inch dimension. And then it's asking me now for the height. And that's going to be 0.75 or 3/4. Now you can type in 3/4 if you want to do fractions instead of decimals. It'll convert it for you automatically. But it's up to you. You can do decimal or fraction. So 0.75, enter. Now remember, I can't see the whole rectangle, so in order to see that, I need to zoom all. So I'm going to click on the magnifying glass. So that now is 5 inches by, you can't really see it, but it's 0.75 high. So I'm going to finish the sketch. I'm going to zoom back out with a magnifying glass so I can see the whole shape. And then I need to extrude it back now. So I'm going to go up here to extrude. If for some reason this does not select and become 3D, you may have to just click on the rectangle that you sketched to highlight it. So I want to go back in direction 2, but I want it wider than 1 inch. This needs to go back 1 5/8, which is going to be 1.625. And then I'm going to say OK. And then zoom out. So now I pretty much got just a rectangle shape. And if you notice the candy slide on the candy dispenser project itself, this edge over here is a 45-degree angle, so that when the candy's pulled out here, it'll slide down. Candy slide or candy shoot is what I call it. So we need to put the angle on there, and there's a very easy way to do that. So you used chamfer before on the top edges of your base and the top piece. So we're going to use chamfer for this. And the distance here, because the thickness is 0.75, the distance here has to also be 0.75, or else it won't make a perfect 45-degree angle. Now it just wants you to select the edge. So the top right edge here is what I want to select. So you can see now that it goes back. Basically, this is 3/4. It went over 3/4 for the chamfer, and then it just basically connected those dots, and then it's going to cut that triangle off. So if I hit apply, you see now that there's an angled cut on there. So I'm going to save this now. This piece is done. I'm going to go File, Save As, and make sure again you're in your H drive right here. Okay, and then I'm going to save it as Candy Slide, and then click Save. And that is the end of that piece.